Hey guys, we're going to use number sense to divide decimals by decimals. Okay, here's start with our vocabulary. In a division equation, the dividend is the number being divided. We knew that. The divisor is the number by which the dividend is being divided. So it's the number you divide by. The quotient is the solution or the answer. Identify the dividend, divisor, and quotient in the equation 24 and 8/10 divided by 3 and 2/10 equals 7 and 75/100. Okie dokie. What is the dividend? The dividend is, you got it, 24 and 8/10. Okay, and the divisor is which number? It is that number, 3 and 2/10. And our quotient is the answer, which is 7 and 75/100. Alrighty, moving on. Elijah has 48 and 75/100 pounds of clay. Elijah wants to separate the clay into 7 and 5/10 pound lumps. How many lumps can Elijah make? Find 48 and 75/100 divided by 7 and 5/10. Without decimal points to find the digits in the quotient. Okay, so we're going to take out the decimal point. Okay, 6 times 75, let's get a color here, is 450. So we put that right here. Okay, subtract 487 minus 450, and you get 37. Then we're going to bring down the 5. 75 goes into 375 how many times? You got it. It's 5 times. 5 times 75 is 375. Subtract. We get 0. So our answer for 4,875 divided by 75, the quotient is 65. Good job. Okay. Circle the correct answers. 7 and 5/10 is greater than or less than 1. It is greater than 1. So 48 and 75/100 divided by 7 and 5/10 is greater than or less than 48 and 75/100. So which is it? Correct. It is less than. Okay. Alright. 7 and 5/10 is greater than 1. So 48 and 75/100 divided by 7 and 5/10 is less than 48 and 75/100. And that's just using number sense. Estimate the quotient. Okay, so we are going to use compatible numbers as well as rounding here. 48 and 75/100, we're going to round that to the nearest whole number, which is 49. And then we are going to divide using compatible numbers because 7 and 5/10, if we were to round that to the nearest whole number, it would be 8. But we are going to change 7 and 5/10 to 7 because 49 and 7 are compatible numbers. 49 divided by 7 is 7. So 48 and 75/100 divided by 7 and 5/10 is greater than or less than, less than 48 and 75/100, and it is close to 7. Place the decimal point in the correct position. 48 and 75/100 divided by 7 and 5/10. Where does that decimal point go? Right there. Elijah can make 6 and 5/10 lumps of clay. Alrighty, using number sense, moving on. The decimal point in the quotient may be in the wrong place. Use number sense to decide. If it is incorrect, give the correct quotient. All right, let's look at this. 79 and 68 hundredths divided by 9 and 6 tenths equals 83 hundredths. Do you think that's correct or incorrect? I'm going to go with it's incorrect. And just thinking about compatible numbers, 79 and 68 tenths, that's pretty close to 81. And compatible numbers, 81 divided by 9 equals 9. So my answer's got to be kind of close to 9. So the decimal point must go in between the 8 and the 3. Why? Because 8 and 3 tenths is closer to 9, and that's just using number sense. So this would be incorrect. All right, I hope that helped you guys. I will talk to you soon. Bye.